But Peyton is that's in a big spot. They've just debuted. Now she's getting in a qualifier match with Charlotte. How important is it to have someone who can hold a match together in these types of matches?
Well, to be quite honest, we picked Peyton because she was the stronger of the worker. You know what I mean? To
Yeah.
have that caliber of match with that much gravity to it. You know what I mean? So we thought they could both. Well, we knew Charlotte could, and we knew Peyton could too. So we knew they could have a good match. That's not to say the other one, and I want to take a second to talk about the Iconics because Peyton Royce I thought was awesome, but she was only awesome in my opinion with Billie because Billie was like to me Peyton was the workhorse, and I wanted her in the match if one of them has to work because the wrestling's going to look better. Mm-hmm. But the gold of that duo was the comedy and their promos up front, and their comedy and backstage, and their ability to work off of each other. It was very much, Carol Burnett and whoever the other lady. Other lady was that I'm sorry I don't remember her name, but she wasn't Carol Burnett. She was the other one.
Who was it?
I'm mad. I don't know it because she went on to do Mama's Family. She was the main lady in the show Mama's Family.
Yeah, what is it?
Yeah, she was all. But so my point is, man, those two were great together. We'll think of her name in a second. Somebody will find it on the internet. Dom.
Vicki Lawrence.
Vicki Lawrence. Yeah, Vicki Lawrence. So it's just like that. They were great together. And look, I actually feel that way about me and Billie the same way. Like once we were apart, we were never the same. And so I feel like they got to work together forever. And I think that works. Like I was a huge fan of theirs. But Billie had a sense of humor that was an educated sense of humor, if that makes sense. She, in a backstage, would be talking to you and go, oh, yeah, I'll say this and say... And she knew what to do to be funny, but didn't... I don't know. It was smart to me because I don't know how to differentiate the two between just trying to riff and be funny or whatever. I think she had education in comedy, it felt like to me. Like I was talking to, Betty White or something, you know what I mean?
Yeah, a smart comedy.
She's just really funny and really smart about it. And I thought, and even her facials in the ring, while her work wasn't good, and I said it wasn't good. I didn't say it wasn't great because that would be saying wasn't great. She wasn't good. Okay, so let's say that. But let's say her facials and the ability to work within those physical limitations, off the chart. I'm a huge fan of hers from that standpoint. And if it were up to me, she'd be like a backstage commentator, but a character backstage commentator. You know what I mean? Like Lord Alfred Hayes, except for she's not from Britain and she doesn't have a... Anyway, so I think, anyway, my point is I think she's great.
Yes.
And I think Peyton Royce is great too.